water. Yeah, on the right hand side, this one is the Singapore Flyer. This is the observation view. This is the world tallest when it was built in 2008. 28 capsule, and it take about 30 minutes to go one round. But now it's no longer tallest in the world. Tallest one is in Las Vegas, USA. This one is now number 2.
तर हामी त चढेको थियो भन्दा अग्लो छ लङ्गाई केबल कार चढेछ केबल कार ग्यान्डी आइल्यान्ड यति हाले उँचो छ त्यस्तै त्यो भन्दा ठाडो छ भिडियो देखाउँछ यसरी जानुपर्छ सबै
लङ्गाई साउथ एसियाकै नम्बर 1
कोही बेला त डर लाग्छ
ठुला ठुला घर छन्
So coming up soon in front, this is Singapore Esplanade Theatres by the Bay. It's like a durian. Durian. Very big durian.
Big durian. Durian ka cholo raheछ यो durian. Big durian. Oriental Mandarin Oriental.
We turn left, then you can see the British town.
British town, this town.
Oh, building. You see building.
This is Esplanade Theatres by the Bay. So here is where they have all the music performance.
Yes, you take.
Okay, so last time when British were in Singapore, they asked different people to stay different places. Yeah, this was British town, and then we have Chinatown, Little India, and all. Yeah, because in those days they speak a different language, and Singapore there's a lot of space. The population is small. Today, population Singapore 5.5 million. 5.5 is not a lot. But because of the limited land area, Singapore is world number 2 for the population density. Number 1 is Monaco. Yeah, number 1 Monaco, and number 2 is Singapore. Yeah, for country. Yeah, China is big and many people, but they have a lot of land. Just like Malaysia also, there's a lot of land. Yeah, but Singapore no land. That's why here is second most densely populated country. So in Singapore, the government don't want the people to have car. So Singapore, the car only 400,000 car, and bus and everything, all vehicle 400,000. Yeah? So the government will sell the certificate for the car or the vehicle, and the certificate is about 50,000 Singapore dollars, so 150,000 ringgit just for the certificate. And then you buy the car. Yeah, so in Singapore, Toyota Corolla, including certificate and everything, is about 100,000 Singapore, so 300,000 ringgit. Toyota Corolla. Yeah, down here. Okay. Okay, on right hand side, this is the church. This one is the British church. Yeah, they call St. Andrew's Cathedral. And this is where we play cricket. Yeah, on this field. And this is also the place where Treaty of Singapore was signed. Yeah. Today Okay, so next to it, this one is Singapore City Hall. Yeah, City Hall. Yeah, and last time we have this Indian National Army over here, and Subhash Chandra Bose and all. Yeah, they were here. And this City Hall also is the place where the British, they also govern Singapore. Today is an art museum. Yeah, it's called National Gallery, together with the Supreme Court. Old Supreme Court is the green dome. New Supreme Court is like a UFO. Yeah, that's Supreme Court. Yeah, the round one. In Singapore, if you have 15 grams of heroin, or if you commit murder, it's death penalty in Singapore. Yeah, death penalty. So this is a cricket club, and last time this cricket club only the British people were allowed in this club. Today different, anybody can join. Okay, talking about British. On the right hand side, this is the clock tower in Singapore, the Victoria Theatre and the Memorial Hall. And in the front, there is a statue of Sir Stamford Raffles. This is the British founder of Singapore. Yeah, so he came here in 1819. Yeah. And this building here used to be the British government office. Today, this is the Asian Civilizations Museum.
Haluritan Hotel kata kayo.
Okay, so this was British Town, and when we cross the bridge, this is Commercial Square. And on right hand side, this is old post office. Yeah, British Post Office. Today is the Fullerton Hotel, and last time all the road in Singapore it lead to this post office right over here. Okay, coming up soon on left hand side, this is the old pier. This is where all the immigrants, they will come to Singapore from this pier. Go straight, later we're gonna turn right and go straight and then right. Not this one, the next one. You can start to keep right. Where all those cars turning right. After we turn right, we keep left. About 2-3 traffic lights. Okay, so in this area, these are some of the banks, and there's this golden building here. Yeah, there's some residences here. So besides bank, some people stay in the condominium here. And here the house is, the smallest one is about 40 square meter. 40 square meter is the smallest, and Singapore about $1.5 million. Yeah, for one room here to buy. Because in Singapore no land. That's why. Yeah. Because only on the weekend they can put the crane on the road. Normal day cannot put. Too crowded.
Dan nyari stabling aku bos ya nama.
So this road here, this is called Teluk Air. Yeah, because this was the original shoreline of Singapore. This was the beach. Over time, they reclaimed the land. Last time, Singapore, many hills. Today, very flat. Because they take the hills and put into the water, into the sea. Then until when Singapore no more hills, we ask Indonesia, Abang, can buy some hill? And they say, okay, okay. So we buy hill. Some of the sand in Singapore is from Indonesia. Yeah. Then when we want to build casino in 2006, then that's when Indonesia stopped selling sand to Singapore. In Singapore no more sand. Yeah.
Tahu.
Oh, you
Like
got
traffic light there, we will turn left. Then we will keep right because we will turn right. Okay, so when we go to the Chinatown area, all these there's these small souvenirs and all. This is one of the cheapest place. The souvenir in the street, $1. Yeah, that kind. And you can see, yeah. Chinatown, yeah, Chinatown. So over there, using Singapore dollar, yeah. And if you want to, we can go to temple. This Buddhist temple, very nice. Buddhist temple, and inside the Buddhist temple, you can take photograph. Okay, you can take photograph inside. So on the ground floor, we do not need to take off shoe, but when we go to the 4th floor, that's where we have the gold floor, the gold floor, and we need to take off shoe. Okay, so here we have a masjid, a mosque. Here we have oldest Hindu temple in Singapore, Sri Mariamman Temple. Sri Mariamman Temple. Yeah.
Sri Mariana Temple in which temple?
Most of the Indian in Singapore, they came from southern India, and that was following the British. Yeah. Okay, so you can see this is the street shopping here. Yeah, later on we have some time, just a bit of time, and we go to this temple. Very beautiful temple. Push me there. We need to. Yeah. So this is the exit. Later you can park somewhere there lah.